All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel, Honor Your Temple. My name is Jonathan. This is going to be part 3 of a series that I'm in called Build Your Temple, where I'm going over the most popular style of workouts that I know a lot of you guys will be implementing into your training. And I'm going to give you guys just the basics of how to properly design and structure these workouts to get the most out of them and get the best results out of them as you perform them. And in part 3, we're going to be talking about upper body workouts. Okay, upper body workouts are going to really target the upper body muscles. Just going to give you guys how I would really properly structure these according to your goals. If you want to build muscle, build strength, get the definition that you want to pop and grow, and just the type of exercises and the volume and the reps and sets that I would do that's going to give you guys the best results. So let's get into it. Okay, so when it comes to our upper body workouts, right, we're mainly, in layman's terms, we're going to be targeting our chest, our shoulders, our back muscles, and our biceps and our triceps. Okay, those are all the very simple, way to really say what muscles we will be working in our upper body. It can get way deeper than that, of course, but to keep it much easier, that's going to be what we focus on, right? So in our upper body workouts, when we are targeting these things, we are going to be incorporating a lot of pushing and a lot of pulling movements. They are the most functional, upper body movements that will help you guys really develop the strength and muscle that you want. I am big on functional movements, so you guys will see through the series, and as you guys follow my channel, that I believe in training in a more functional style. Functional movements, they're going to be movements that will help strengthen you, not just your aesthetic look, but for your everyday life. Whether you have to, for example, you have to push a washer and dryer into your closet, right? Developing movements are going to help you not just get strong and get muscular in here, but also be able to help you do better daily tasks, like if you have to actually help your mom or dad push, a washer and dryer into your closet. These are the type of things that I think of in training that I want you guys to implement and that I know will give you guys the best results. So we'll start with the chest, shoulders, and triceps, right? Pushing movements are going to be exercises that will target those specific muscles. When it comes to your upper body workouts, the main 2 exercises that you want for pushing movements are going to be any type of chest press and any type of shoulder press. These are going to be compound pushing movements that will hit all of the muscles through your chest, your anterior shoulders, and your triceps as well, for the most part. So having those movements, whether it be a chest press and an overhead press, absolutely 2 foundational lifts that you will want in your upper body workouts. When it comes to your pulling movements, I am big on pull-ups and any type of row. So whether it's going to be a mid row, whether it's going to be a cable row, whether it's going to be a chest supported row, or even like a barbell bent over row. You can pick so many different rowing exercises, but you definitely want to make sure you at least have a pulling exercise like that, and especially a pull-up. I'm big on pull-ups. Pull-ups is a more kinetic chain exercise, and another word we can say for that is, a more calisthenic style of training. I am big on calisthenics. I think calisthenics can benefit anybody, whether you're somebody that's been lifting for years or somebody that's just starting out. Helping you get used to being able to move your body could go a long way in just helping to develop, the overall strength that you have. So those main movements from there definitely going to be what you want in a full scope of an upper body workout. And then from there, you can add in your little isolation lifts for anything you may want to develop. So if you're looking at yourself right now and say that your deltoids, you want to kind of develop more of the lateral deltoids, which is going to be, that side part of your deltoid that really pops and shows. If you want to focus on that, you can start doing things like, your T raises, something like that. That's going to really help isolate and develop that. If you're somebody that wants to develop your lats specifically, you want to get your lats wider. You can even add in a second back exercise, maybe like, a nice wide mid row that's going to help you isolate, your lats, as well as maybe a dumbbell lat pullover. It's another exercise to help you isolate that. Little things like that here and there that you can sprinkle. If say you want to develop more your chest, you can start adding in things like your chest flies, something like that. It's going to really help you isolate your chest specifically to help you develop that. So How you begin to structure it from those specific foundational movements is really going to be according to your overall goal and what you want to develop. And you can have a litany of options from that, but definitely those 4 foundational movements, that pushing movements with your chest press, your overhead press, with the pull up and any type of regular pulling movement from there. You can start with those 4, compound lifts from there, and then isolate things out according to your overall fitness goals. So those are going to just be the overall, just exercises and movements, right? And when it comes to like your reps and sets, right, that's going to be very much so determined on your goal. I would tell you guys, for a lot of these major compound pushing movements, I would keep these from anywhere between like a max strength rep range to a hypertrophy rep ranges. So this is going to be anywhere between like 1 to as high as 15 reps on these major compound movements, like your chest presses, your overhead presses, your pull-ups, and your standard pulling movements. Keeping those at a moderate to heavier intensity to a much lower rep range to help you develop the strength. And then some of your more isolation lifts, we can get into the higher rep ranges for the muscle endurance and also just the overall definition that you will build through the higher rep ranges through things like maybe a bicep curl if you're looking to really develop your biceps, a tricep kickback if you want to develop your triceps, lateral raise to develop the lateral deltoids, even like a face pull to hit the posterior deltoids, different things like that. You can keep at a much higher rep range for the development and the muscular endurance of those and focus on the heavier intensities and lower rep ranges on those heavier compound movements where you'll be using more muscles to get the most out of them. So that's going to be how I would structure them. To give you guys an example, to put all this together, I'm going to give you guys just a little example workouts here that you guys can see on, just to give you guys a picture of how you should structure upper body workouts to give you guys the best results. If you guys structure your workouts like this, I promise you guys you will get great results, but I want to give you guys a little example here just so you guys can have like a little idea when you're going into your own workouts with how you would structure them, what they would look like, what they would entail to help you guys get the most out of them. So you see that on the ticker here, that's just going to be a little example for you guys. So that's going to be upper body training. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys have any questions from that too, man, definitely shoot all that stuff in the comments and everything below. Would love you guys' feedback. Any questions, comments, concerns, just leave all that down there. Definitely be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification as well. Honor Your Temple, it's all about helping you just get the most out of the one life and the one body that you have. I believe if you guys, can maximize that it will give you guys the best chance to accomplish whatever it is that God has put on you to do. And I believe you can do that by keeping yourself in shape and healthy first, and also establishing your faith and your relationship with God. Those 2 things, whatever your purpose to do, I believe you can do that to the fullest capacity at what you're supposed to. So that is what this channel is about, and helping you put you on the right path to make sure that you get there. So if you guys rock with that and rock with that message, we'd love for you guys to subscribe and become a part of this community. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in part 4 of this Build Your Temple series.